The president of the European Union Council will be in Beirut this weekend. The international community has vowed to support the people of Beirut. Throughout the day, we saw more searching taking place. It is being done by a number of local groups, but also members of search and rescue teams from France and Germany, and others are still arriving. However, time is running out. We are seeing a number of funerals starting to take place for the victims of Tuesday's explosion. There is just an overwhelming sense on the ground of disbelief and anger, and also just a question of how they go on, but a desire to go on. We have seen some clashes between anti-government protesters, and security forces. That did get violent yesterday. We understand that tear gas was used, but at the same time, we have seen very lovely and peaceful gatherings, candlelight vigils, communities coming together to support each other. So it is really a turbulent time. Right now, people are just looking around and trying to get a sense of what they do next. And for many, that comes down to how do they feed their families. When that port was destroyed, it took out the main shipping location for much of the goods that's used in everyday life in Beirut. So food security, an issue before, an even bigger issue now. The World Food Program has said that it has delivered about 5,000 packets to families. They say that should be able to hold a family of 5 for about a month. But even the World Food Program says it had ships at that port with food supplies on it, and they are worried about what happens going forward. So obviously the international community is going to have to play a huge part. In terms of the investigation, we are getting a few more details. It appears that the government has told the investigative committee that they need to move things forward. We understand that it should be wrapped up within about 4 days. We will continue to follow this story, of course, on television and online at globalnews.ca. Crystal Goomansingh, Global News, London.